Imagine a world where support for those coping with loss extends beyond sympathy cards and condolences. Now picture this, a proposed legislation that offers not just a shoulder to lean on, but an entire 6-month bridge to pass over the tough time of grief. That's right, members of the parliament are stirring up conversations with a proposal to grant widows and widowers a well-deserved 6-month leave period. Let me explain further. The House of Representatives has recently passed for second reading a bill that could significantly impact the lives of widows and widowers in Nigeria. The essence of the proposed law is simple yet profound: to afford grieving individuals the time and space they need to mourn, seek solace, and adapt to their new realities. The proposed leave not only enables them to focus on their own well-being, but also on caring for their dependents, be it children or other family members. The sponsor of the bill, Rep. Musa Abdullahi, noted that Muslim widows, for example, are expected to observe a waiting period called Ida for 4 months and 10 days, during which they are expected to refrain from attending social functions and interacting with non-relative men. He added that the loss of a spouse represents numerous challenges for widows and widowers, often leaving them to shoulder the responsibility of caring for their children and managing family affairs alone. All right, my people, with all that has been said, let's hear from you, the vibrant voices of the nation. Get ready to share your thoughts, ideas, and maybe a sprinkle of humor as we navigate through this roller coaster of opinions. Let's jump right in.
Like if I employ somebody and he or she relative die, I can't ask the person to stay at home for 6 months. Where is the money coming from? And maybe there is no market, I will have to pay the person for not coming. It's not possible. At least maybe 2 or 3 months. 2 or 3 months is okay.
Death is inevitable. It's what everybody must face. It's a compulsory end. And from one time to another, from time to time, someone must be bereaved. But if you are trying to enact a law, you also have to consider the reality on ground. To me, 6 months is practically impossible.
Okay.
Even if you are trying to implement it in the public sector, what of private sector? Which employer in private sector will give 6 months to someone who is bereaved?
It's a very fantastic bill. I'm very grateful, and that was a good thing. Because you know the situation in Nigeria, most of us will have a lot of a challenge. Like me, I didn't work as a federal civil servant. I work in a normal private self, a client, and then work as an employee before. But a lot of us, I think if you lost your loved one, you are working for them. So when you love them, you lost them, you have to have time to spend with them. And that 6 months, I think, is very fantastic. And a lot of us who are working in Nigeria, hard-working people, a lot of us have a hard-working mentality. So you give them time to spend with the little people that are there with them, to enjoy, and then to take their self, to relax, and then come back for the work. I think it's a good thing.
I think it's a very good proposal and it should be embraced by everybody because it's not easy and they really need this particular extension. 6 months is very good for them. I go with it. It's a good one.
That one will just take you for some time to give you, as the government, to give you small something to take your. If you are a lady, especially for a woman, you lost your husband, government support you. That one is a very good idea because you can take care of the family for some times before getting place to rest. At times, maybe you are in a house rent or school fees of children. To me, it's a very good idea for me.
Yes, of course. It's enough.
Truth is that so far we are alive, the lacuna that has been created, by the death of our loved one, is not 6 months is not enough. 1 year is not enough because the absence of that person will always be felt. So if you are talking about grieving, and It will, grief is there.
Yeah, it should be enough. It should be enough. I think it should be enough. At least let them able to take time to talk to their, like especially widow, they have to talk to the children, gather them together to spend time and with them. I think 6 months, especially like civil service, 6 months is okay. Since the for the indigent of this country, and it's a very fantastic to them to enjoy the nation. And so I think there's nothing wrong with that. 6 months is okay.
No, I think it's enough. Half a year, I think it's okay.
It is not enough, but they try, sha.
I think they are going to benefit from it. They will recover from their shock.
As government is now, government proposal, okay, they will pay 500K, like the labor is projecting. Many private sector will not be able to meet up. But it's a law. The question now is even the last minimum wage. How many private sector is observing it, implementing it, even the state? So that is to tell you that the problem is not making law. The problem is implementation of the law.
The proposed bill will only benefit not all widows or widowers. It will only benefit those that are working with the government. Definitely, because the one that is in the market, selling things on the streets, how does she go on that leave? How does she benefit? So it's going to benefit those that are working for the government.
It will not make them recover, but they try enough for 6 months. Because some places, you can never, they cannot give you anything, sir. They can't give you anything, but this one is for 6 months. If government give you 6 months, it's enough for you small.